One of the, and to say Happy Easter, the article that I'm talk about real quick is a story that appeared in the Hollywood Reporter, and People Magazine got a hold of it, and they ran with it. And it's about Mads Mikkelsen, who, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so you're gonna have to work with me here. I believe took over Johnny Depp's place in the movie The Secrets of Dumbledore or whatever. I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, so you're just gonna have to. Great, my purse fell. Gonna have to get used. Just gonna have to bear with me on that. Anyway, so I just want to talk about it. So anyway, Mads Mikkelsen was talking about Harrison Ford, and he's an insanely powerful actor. And then he goes on to say that, which is gonna really make Matthew Kadish so sad that 5 in the morning they'd be done shooting, Ford to get on his bicycle and ride 31 miles. All right, but he's old. Anyway, hey Cross Element. So the insanely powerful part is the part that intrigued me. I got the article from one of my British friends, who I've been working with quite a bit on and off, and I want to talk a little bit about it. As y'all know, I believe that Ford was the one that basically kind of outed Kennedy's idea for Indy 5, and that's why it basically is probably, none of that stuff is probably going to happen. And the reason why I say this is because everything that has happened with Indy 5 since he got hurt and seemed to slow down production almost to nothing for months. And then when it did start up, then we had in October the Daily Mail getting the leaks that Doomcock first told us about. And I have long since suspected, and Mads Mikkelsen adds fuel to my idea, that it was Harrison that said, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. And I think it was, he saw what they did to Star Wars. He saw what they did to Han and Luke and Leia, realized that he probably could have done something just because of who he is to stop the TLJ from being made the way it was. And Kennedy again was out to get him again. And he said, no, you're not doing it that way. For the people out there that want to argue, I want to say this. Just because someone's a Democrat doesn't mean they're woke. Again, I'm going to give you the example of people in Florida who wanted the Parental Rights Act to pass. Democrats, a majority of Democrats wanted that thing to pass. So, you got to think it goes beyond, there are things out there that go beyond bias and party lines. And there are a lot of old school actors in Hollywood that just don't buy into this. I mean, yeah, Mel Gibson, obviously. Sam Elliott, though he did eventually apologize, but no, he's not one of them either. Tom Selleck. Mark Wahlberg isn't woke. You could go on and on and on. I would say Quentin Tarantino is not woke. Okay. Bill Maher's not woke. You don't see these guys virtue signaling and pretending to be something they're not. All right. Anyway, I think that he probably was the one that said enough is enough. All right. I'm not going to let you do to Indy what you did to Star Wars. And I think Spielberg probably got out of the way because he just didn't feel like fighting with her over this. Okay. To me, when I look at this movie, this first off is, in my opinion, Kennedy's last stand. This is her last thing before she leaves Lucasfilm. All right. And to me, it just looks like it could be Ford basically at one point just basically took it away from her. All right. You notice it was her husband who was posting the picture of the hat when Indy 5 wrapped. You know, this is in this article, the People magazine article, if you're watching, you read it, you notice that powerful and then talking about the health regime are two different sentences. So you can say, yeah, powerful physically, but he didn't mean it just that way. Insanely powerful actor. I mean, I don't know if he's talking about his talent either. And Harrison's a talented actor. I mean, very. But I don't think he's talking about that either. I think he, honestly, when the shit was going down, Ford laid down the law. He's like, we're not doing it this way. I'm sorry. And I really think that it shocked the hell out of a lot of people that he would do that. But I think he had to. Okay. Now, I am not one of those people who hears Indy 5 and then starts screaming and crying and ranting and raving and just, you know, being a dumb fat fanboy, okay? If Harrison Ford wants this movie and it's good, I'm happy. I want it too, okay? And that's the way any fan should be, okay? The naysayers are just, it's really funny when you get into it, you start hearing people talking, etc., about this stuff. You realize that not many of them know much about movies. Not many of them are respectful of the actors, and not many of them really care to hear anybody else's opinion but their own gums flapping. So yeah, I mean, I honestly think Mads Mikkelsen said more in that sentence about maybe what was going on behind the scenes at Indy 5 than anybody knew. Okay, there's that. Now, talk about Elon Musk. Elon Musk, I think, I read this somewhere, basically told Twitter, either sell Twitter to me or I'll sell my stocks and tank the shares. And then he'll come back and buy everything. Okay. He's basically being very, he's strong arming them right now. And they put this black pill thing, and I don't quite understand it, into this. But I'm not sure there's much they can do. I mean, Agrawal, I think that's the CEO's name of Twitter, was basically telling people who are like having the vapors, panic attacks, and, you know, peeing their pants over the fact that Elon Musk, of all people, horrible man, horrible, wants to buy Twitter, and that, you know, they don't actually, I can't remember who it is. I have the tweet, but I'll post it here so you guys can read it on the community page. Some moron named Warren started squawking, saying, Elon Musk wants to make Twitter so anybody can say whatever they want, and that goes against free speech. What? I haven't laughed so hard in so long. I can't. This is the mentality and stupidity of the people we're dealing with. Okay. They really don't have a clue what they're talking about. Okay. And it's not even ignorance anymore. They can't feign that. You can't be that stupid. But they can't. They are. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about this, and you know, basically kind of give you guys an idea of what, I mean, we could see Elon Musk, I think, just take it. I mean, if he wants Twitter, and he's now trying to get other shareholders to go in with him. And I mean, look, I could see somebody like a Rupert Murdoch jumping in there. Okay. and helping him, giving him the boost to get the 51% or whatever he needs. I am looking. Look, we've got the Depp trial. Oh, and by the way, apparently Amber's best friend, Eve Barlow, got kicked out of court and she's banned and she's not coming back. Because here's the deal. I went and looked at that makeup artist's Instagram account, and there was nothing about the trial on it. Now, I don't know if she's got a Twitter account, maybe she does, but they said she was posting stuff about the trial. This is why her testimony was struck, and she got basically, all right, you're done, you're not, whatever. She didn't do anything. All right, she did not do any of that. Now it turns out that Heard's friend, Eve Barlow, and this group of little hens got the girl kicked out. Basically, bad thing. They did a bad thing. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of looking forward. But back to Elon. I'm going to tell you guys, I wouldn't be surprised to see him just buy it. All right, he's got the twin. I mean, look, there are a lot of shareholders, and there are a lot of people looking at that pile of money he's offering, going, we never would have got this windfall if we kept it. It's not a done deal, but I'm thinking, yeah, he could, he could walk away with it, and if he does, oh, watch the crying and the whining and the ranting. It'll be delicious. Anyway, I have to go, all right, what time is it? Upstairs, and I have to change because we're going to Easter Vigil Mass. We weren't going to, but Rudy got talked into ushering, so we're gonna go and do that. It's the 3-hour one. Yeah. So we're gonna be there for a while, and my poor dog is gonna be stuck. He's been in and out of the kennel all day today, so he's gonna be like this. He's gonna be so mad when we get home. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Mads Mikkelsen story, the interview, because I think it's enlightening. And again, the reason why I think it's enlightening is because the only person who could have actually slow rolled that production is Harrison Ford. All right, it is. I mean, and in my mind, insanely powerful. What did he? He probably squashed Kennedy like a bug. Okay, and there's poor James Mangold in the middle going, but James Mangold wouldn't want to make a movie like that. Okay, he just wouldn't, despite what Matt Kadish says. Anyway, I've only been on for a short time, but I've really got to get going. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear and redo my makeup. So I'll see you guys later. If we get home and I feel like it, I might do a late night live, but I'm not sure. So you guys all have a good evening. Take a gander at the article. I wanted to do a video on it yesterday, but we had to clean the house because we're having guests tomorrow too. So I wanted to get you guys up and aware of what's going on. So I'll see you guys around the galaxy. Behave, be safe. Read the article, and put a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And look, first off, it squashes the Mangold Slayer just by Mikkelsen saying that. It also opens up a lot of possibilities of what Mikkelsen could be saying. Oh, and I did not know this. I thought Mikkelsen was Norwegian. He's Danish. Anyway, so you guys around the galaxy, behave, be safe, and happy Easter if I don't get back online tonight, and happy Passover. Okay.